What's going on, guys? So TCG Player, they release these like top movers of the week or whatever, or of the month. So while I was looking at these charts and reading the articles, there's something definitely we need to talk about, and it's definitely a pattern to recognize from this moment on. I absolutely love when TCG Player puts out these style of articles. But yeah, let's get into the articles, get into the charts really quick. Okay, so this was posted May 28th, so not too long ago. So what really got me inspired to make this video was just the first card, right? So there's going to be a quick spoiler alert. There's going to be a ton of black and white style cards on today's video. So the Reshiram, obviously it's going to be Reshiram and Zekrom going to be the poster childs of this new black and white set, Black Bolt and White Flare, coming out very soon. Very excited for that set. I told you guys a million times. Gen 5 is my generation. I absolutely love it. So Reshiram, I do not have this card, but I believe there's the Pokemon Celebrations versions of this card. I'm not sure if if there's a Zekrom version. I should double check before I speak. I will double check right after I talk about this, but 115 bucks. So as we can see, this black and white, I mean, since we had what was the release or the reveal of black and white probably 3 months ago. So actually from the 1 to 3 months, it hasn't really appreciated too much in value. I mean, it was like, what, $2? But past month, so we can see, guys, it's just, since the reveal of Black Bolt and White Flare, this card was sitting doing nothing, 40 bucks, and then all the way up to 112 bucks, 120 bucks. So what can we learn about this chart? What can we learn about a lot of these cards that are going to be revealed on today's list is that you have a small window of opportunity once these sets are revealed. When Paradise Dragona was being teased and everyone's like, there's going to be a dragon set coming out, everyone had their tunnel vision towards almost all dragons, and boy were we wrong about the style of dragons that were going to be in that set. But the minds start turning at the collectors and investors, and this is something that I recommend to you guys. It's very important to predict these trends, predict where the market is going. Like, let's say there's a full psychic set, Gen 3. It's probably a pretty smart play to start looking into not only like 2 eras ago, but even a lot of these vintage cards. A lot of these vintage cards are going to move with the market as well, and just get them before the pumps, because you never know what could happen. This Reshiram card, like I said, it was sitting at like 40 bucks for a long period of time, and then this Black Bolt White Flare announcement comes up, and then it goes all the way up to $110 to $120. It creates a new floor, let's say at 60 bucks, and then that's the new floor. It kind of sucks, but that's just how these markets work. And I put out videos like this to make sure that you guys don't overspend, make sure that you guys stay within your budget, and just predict and calculate these new trends. It's pretty easy. It's very basic. Do your own research style stuff, but pretty basic. Next, obviously the Zekrom. I mean, it's sitting right there. They're like neck and neck. But yeah, market price 111 bucks. I would just wait. So that's the other part of this video. I'm just recommending that you guys just wait a little bit longer to pick up these cards. Let the hype die down. See what the new floor is. Like, say maybe it comes down, after 6 months, it comes down to like 50 bucks. I'm okay with picking this one up at the $60 mark. You get the Celebrations version, I believe. And yeah, move on from there. Next, another Reshiram and Zekrom GX. I mean, these pretty much anything with N on it, and Reshiram and Zekrom is pumping. I mean, we go from 90 to 136 in the past 3 months. That is a pretty nice return for a card where it's a rainbow card. It's a trainer card, but supposedly the English market does not like those two combinations together. And yet here we are, $136. I mean, that is a nice little chunk of change. And I think the card looks really great. So let me know how you guys feel about rainbow cards. Let me know how you guys feel about trainer and rainbow cards. But something to look at. And maybe it's another trend. Maybe rainbow cards are coming back. Maybe if you're an investor, you want to collect, or you want to scoop up a lot of these rainbow cards at a very low value, see what they do in the next, 3 to 5 years. So the rainbow cards could be a play. But that's and it's risky, that's what comes with investing. That's what comes with, with the highs and the lows. Rainbow cards can just continue to tank, continue to not be popular. But very, very interesting. I think these are great. I collect rainbow trainers. That's a whole different story, but I think this card looks great. Next, the Archus and Dialga Palkia GX. So this card is amazing. I absolutely love this card. Very, very unique. And we can see Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga making a nice little comeback. Maybe it has to do with some Pokemon Pocket love. Triumphant Light was not too long ago. Same thing with, was it Space? Oh my gosh, I forget the two sets in Pocket. But Palkia and Dialga very, forefront to those two sets. Pocket drives a lot of the markets. I talk to a lot of my friends that play Pocket, and they're like, wow, this Pokemon's sick. Like I went on Whatnot and trying to find a Dialga card or wherever they went. And it just drives more, buyers into the market. I think it's great. I think it's a great thing. Pocket is very, very fun. And as we can see, Palkia and Dialga doing well. This card was already pumping though. So it's interesting. It's a tag team. Anything tag team right now is of course going up. Tag team is so popular. I will tell you guys, I have this card in simplified Chinese. Guys, if you missed out on these tag team cards, if $200 or $300 is out of your price range, just pick up these singles in other languages. Just save yourself the time, save yourself the money. So since this video is no language in particular, pulled up some Chinese versions. Ooh, look at this, 15 bucks. You can buy this card right now for $30 with $6 delivery, $26. I mean, guys, the opportunity here is, it is here. You guys know I have been collecting all of these and the supply is drying up. Don't get that twisted. These deals aren't going to be here forever. There's a lot of people that I talk to in my comment section or on the community tabs, and they're like, yeah, the Chinese language Pokemon cards are just never going to rise in price. The Korean Pokemon cards are just so whatever. The price is just, it's gonna stay like that forever. It's never gonna hold any value. I highly disagree. These two languages are on the come up, and I'm gonna be on the forefront and tell you guys that I told you so once we see big price movements for these languages. And it's just supply and demand right now. Tag team booster boxes are going crazy. I think what was oh my gosh, I was looking up tag team booster boxes on Instagram. Just what is Cosmic Eclipse at, like almost $4,000, 3,300, like insane. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have the type of money to be dropping on or opening that expensive of a booster box to chase some of these cards or any of these tag team cards, even raw or even damaged. So they're affordable options out there for sure. Just something to think about, guys. Just I know a lot of you guys that watch these videos, you guys just want the art. You guys really just want the art, and you're afraid to dive into other languages besides English. But it's not like you're playing these cards. Keep that in mind. Then we do. So I did want to bring up the Reshiram right here on eBay. $9. You can get, this is the other version that we just covered. What was it, right here? So yeah, but the giant ugly celebrations stamp, that can be all yours with the giant ugly splatter celebration print. It's $9 for a reason, guys. It's not a beautiful card, nonetheless. But I digress. It's something to think about at the $9 mark. I love this. I don't know what his card looks like in person. I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe I've seen, I can't remember. Is it worth 120 bucks? Absolutely not. I'll grab the $9 celebration ugly version. The Zekrom doesn't look that bad in the celebrations version, and the black kind of goes better with the black, and the yellow goes, obviously typings. Makes sense, but the white with the celebrations logo does not look flattering whatsoever. And then we're gonna go to the Reshiram and Zekrom GX. This card blows my mind. I picked this card up in Japan for like 40 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that, to see how much the English version is going for. I mean, this video is now turned into why you should buy Japanese Pokemon cards, or why you should buy other languages, as per usual of Henry's videos. But Reshiram and Zekrom, the tag team card, $325. This market is red freaking hot. If I owned any of these cards on today's video, I would grade them and kiss them goodbye after they come back. 9, 8, whatever they come back, goodbye. Good riddance. Thank you for your services. At these prices, I mean, we have probably achieved a height on a lot of these cards, a top on a lot of these sets, a lot of these booster boxes, and a lot of you guys are afraid to sell. It's when you guys have to realize, especially the investors, there's so many investors on this channel that want to give their input back and forth, but then you guys don't sell anything. I asked you guys in the community chat, when is a good time to sell? Are you guys selling? No, I'm waiting for it to go Fusion Strike to $1,000. I'm waiting for Astral to go to 500. It's like, it may not happen though. Yeah, supply and demand, but you cannot outwait. You guys cannot outwait 5-10 years. It just won't happen. The older sets, the print runs were way smaller, regardless of what the internet tells you. As Sword and Shield goes, it dries up. We see what's popular. We see what's possible. Fusion Strike for sure is possible to get to $1,000. Evolving Skies is definitely possible to get to like 5K the next 3 to 5 years for sure. So that's a great investment. But getting back on track to this video, this is just crazy. The Reshiram Zekrom, beautiful card, absolutely beautiful. I mean, we just covered the ugly rainbow version that a lot of people hate. Almost a Trastral version. It's all crystallized, kind of. I love this card. And I know you guys have seen the leaks for the new end card. It looks amazing. He's the best. I think he's the best trainer. I think, honestly, he's my favorite trainer. He's the best. He's the best, in my personal opinion. But, yeah, 325 is crazy. I'm at a loss for words. This card is pumped that freaking much. I mean, it was already at 200. It was at 200. So for it to hit another 125, just easy on the bank. And next, Mewtwo and Mew GX. As we can see, tag team cards are back. Tag team cards are making a giant run towards the upward direction, as they should. Tag team's great. The supply is very low. I think a lot of the really good cards are being graded, obviously. We're seeing a giant influx of graded cards right now, and it's just going to be tough to find a lot of these cards at a good deal. The market, once they make their mind, the beehive mentality that we're just collecting Sun and Moon now, Sun and Moon and Ultra Modern. That's the only thing we're collecting now. This is what we see in the price hike. It's an amazing card. I do own this I believe in Korean. Very, very beautiful. This is a must own. Like this, if you don't have this card, you guys definitely need this card, but not at the $200 mark. I think that this is a card that has no hype behind it. It's a tag team, sure, but it's Gen 1. It's just gonna carry that tax for a very long time. Very beautiful card. Again, gonna give it its flowers one more time. But past 3 months for it to pump like this, I mean, had a slight little correction, and then this is gradual. This is what a chart is supposed to look like. This is what natural growth is supposed to look like, ladies and gentlemen. What more else can I say besides just this is the market. A lot of these cards, this is a Black Star promo. A lot of these cards, like once they start to rise, they go pretty quick. And for me, once a lot of these cards are out, and pumping, I stay far away. I just can't afford that. Maybe in a slab, like maybe this comes back in a PS, or maybe I can find a PSA 7 version of this card. Let's go see that. Let's go. So as we go on eBay, we're trying to see if we can find a 7. So we found an 8 right here for 140. See, it's not that bad. To me, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Wow, you can get the, what the heck? You could get this in a 9 for $50? That's crazy. Oh, it's a bit. Never mind. Psych. But yeah, I mean, PSA 8, if you have a PSA 7, hit your boy up. I would gladly buy that off of you. Probably around $120, $100. It's, they all look the same to me. Sorry guys, 10, 9, 6, 5, they all look the same to me. They're so far away that they're all the same. And I'm not going to turn the card around and look at the back. I just don't care. I don't care. I want the artwork. Grill me, comment section down below. But yeah, beautiful card, $200, crazy, super crazy. So this one was really funny. Rowlet and Alolan Exeutor. So I didn't even see the freaking Rowlet in this card for so long. I was like, where the hell's the Rowlet? And then bam, right there. I love cards like this that just like the Pokemon is so far tucked, kind of like the Psyduck from 151 or the Sudowoodo from, was it Paldea? Hiding. I love hiding Pokemon cards. Very, very sick. So we can see all tag team cards are experiencing a little bit of a hike, and I love it. This card deserves. Alolan Exeutor is like winning me over slowly. I don't know if you guys see. I always bring this up on this channel. The 3D print of Exeutor. When I forget what episode of the Pokédex, and it just looks so like derpy and just, it's such a funny looking Pokemon. I'm like, it's pretty cool. It's growing on me a lot. Execute, not really, but Exeutor is freaking sick. But guys, scoop up these tag team cards, like this, the Chinese versions. I'm not, and Korean versions maybe. Scoop up those cards when they're at a low. I mean, I'm sure this card was sitting at like the $30 mark for years. For years, it was scoop up a bowl, and now once I get again the mindset, just the tunnel vision of the markets, tag team, everything, sun and moon, everything. This is where we're at. $72, beautiful card. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's gonna be the video, everybody. Let me know how you guys feel about lists like this. If you guys disagree that these cards should be these prices, do you guys think that they should be more affordable, even more expensive? Let me know that, or anything in the comment section down below. Until tomorrow, I'll catch you guys with a fresh new video. I'm gonna look up a lot of these cards that we talked about on TCG Player or on eBay for Chinese and Korean, see if I get some deals. Maybe it'll be for my next video. Till tomorrow, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.